How many of you have ever been afraid of dogs? I don't know about you, but growing up, I was terrified of dogs. I think it came from this time I was chased by this dog as a kid. I was at a park with friends and family, and I remember just running circles around my mom as a dog chased me. I had both of my hands up in the sky, begging her to pick me up, and she just gave me this look that I'll never forget. But she never picked me up. My fear and anxiety of dogs transferred into my adulthood and met me face to face just about every day during my career in door-to-door sales. Every day I would encounter dogs, and more I became less afraid of them. And then one evening, I guess God thought it was time for the ultimate test. It was daylight savings time, so it got darker earlier in the day, and the neighborhood that I was assigned to barely had any street lights, but I had a job to do. All was well until I encountered a group of people walking up the street carrying flashlights. They came up to me and asked me if I had seen their black German Shepherd. Say what? They began to explain that their black German Shepherd had gotten loose and they couldn't find him. Say what? I told them that I hadn't seen him and walked away, but immediately all of my fear and anxiety came rushing back into my bloodstream and into my heart. My palms were sweating onto my paper and my imagination began to run wild about what could happen if I encountered this black German Shepherd. Needless to say, I wanted to get out of there, but I was more informed about dogs due to my constant interactions with them, and I had learned two things that allowed me to stay and keep working. One, not every dog is dangerous. And two, you can't stereotype dogs, just like you shouldn't stereotype people. See, by this time, I had more Chihuahuas attack me than any other breed. Plus, at the end of the day, I had an assignment. Although I stayed, every little sound made me think about that black German Shepherd, to the point that I could not succeed because I could not focus on my assignment. Finally, it became too much to bear, and I decided to abandon what I was doing. I packed up my stuff, and right when I began to make a mad dash towards my car, out of the shadows of the night, into the light comes trotting up the street a little white poodle. As I just stood there, sort of embarrassed within myself, the poodle briefly stopped and gave me the same look my mom gave me those many years before in that park. In that moment, I finally realized that she didn't pick me up because she wanted me to understand that I was allowing my fear and anxiety to intimidate me with a threat that wasn't even real. Fear and anxiety will attempt to intimidate you to abandon your assignment. Intimidation by imagination is the leash that is placed on your mind to keep you worrying about what could go wrong. See, I don't know if there ever was a black German Shepherd out there. I don't know if those people were really looking for their little white poodle, but tried to intimidate me so that I would leave. But what I do know is that fear and anxiety thrives in the imagination, and you are the only person that can stop it from stopping you. I encourage you to cut the leash of past failures and fears off your mind so that you can run free into your next season and complete the job that you were assigned to do. So what's your black German Shepherd?
Come on now. Don't you all speak at once.
Sick!